Welcome back, guys, to another edition of Looted. Today we're checking out yet another musical instrument. Today we're checking out the Soft Keyboard Piano, which I'm pretty sure is not the right name for this thing. Is it a keyboard? Is it a piano? I don't know, but it sure is soft. I've always wanted one of those big Yamaha keyboards, but I've never really had enough room in my apartment, so I thought I would get a nice compact roll-up keyboard to see what they're like. And while looking for one online, I came across this thing, and I picked it up because I thought it was the most legit looking. But now I've gotten it and looked at the packaging, I'm starting to think it's not as legit as I thought it was. Let's look at some of the highlights. I mean, the fact that it's called a soft keyboard piano is already making me worry just a little bit, but it does have a wonderful function and compact design. The really weird thing is that for some reason they decided to Photoshop somebody else's head onto this poor woman's body, and you can really notice it in this one. It just looks so wrong. What's a Horn Kid adult toy? Oh god, this manual looks so cheap. I've never seen such a high quality manual. It reminds me of the pamphlets which my school used to make for maths. I'd hand these out with like your hymns in and stuff like that, and so bad. This thing has so many tones. Acoustic grand piano, bright acoustic piano, electric grand percussive organ, rock organ, church organ, acoustic guitar nylon, acoustic guitar steel, electric guitar jazz, electric guitar clean, slap bass 1, slap bass 2, synth bass 1, synth bass 2, choir ahs, voice ooh, lead 1 square, lead 2 sawtooth, pad 1, pad 2, pad 3, pad 4, pad 5, pad 6, pad 7, pad 8, pad 9, FX6, goblins, a go-go, steel drums, wood block, taiko drum, melodic tom, breath noise, what? Telephone ring, helicopter, applause, and gunshot. And let's not forget the 128 different rhythms. Whew. I'm not going to go through the name of every demo on this thing, but the first one did catch my eye. The Pengu Bending Grandmother. If anybody in the comments knows what that means, please let me know, because I have no idea. Whoop. Oh, jeez. It's the moment I've been waiting for. That wasn't half as satisfying as I was expecting. So here is the keyboard, or is it a piano? Stuff it, I'm just gonna call it a keyboard, and if I'm wrong, feel free to complain about it in the comments. So this is the main unit of the keyboard, and it's got a few things on here which we're gonna go through real quick. We've got the tone and rhythm selection buttons, you've got the recording and playback buttons just there. Here you've got a nice little volume dial, you've got the on and off, start and stop for the rhythm, and then on the side you've got your MIDI out, your aux out, and a headphone port. And then to power this thing, you've got two choices. You can either use DC or you can use batteries on the back just there. That wasn't even the highest one.
Make it stop!
Wow, we're only on to 25 out of 128. Woo, this is going to take a while. Be right back, I've got a... Oh, goblins! I should have known. Yeah, that's definitely how goblins sound. That's apparently the guitar fret noise. You know, the noise when you slide your fingers down the frets. What a weird noise to have on a keyboard. Yeah. What's that meant to be? Breath noise? Sorry guys, one moment, I just need to take a breather. Oh yes. It's like I'm by the sea. Maybe not that one. Oh, all right, the bird tweet really goes through here. There's not a lot of consistency between tones when it comes to volume. Some are just way louder than others, like this one right here. Oh. Is that a bird tweet or a car alarm? I can't tell. Just to scare all you call center folks out there. And we're down to the last two with applause. Thank you. Thank you. It only took an hour. And gunshot. Minigun. And we're back to piano. Oh God, that was a journey. I really think 128 tones on this thing is a bit overkill. Half of them sound pretty similar. And we haven't even started on the 128 rhythms. We're 30 in and I'm starting to get a headache. Ah! 26, 27, and that's the last one. Oh God. Stop. Oh God, I got such a headache. Oh, the speaker on this thing is so bad. When this is on max volume and it starts peaking, God, does it just go straight through you. Go on and let's find out what the Pengu bending grandmother's all about. It's not really what I expected. It sounded more like the intro to a British period drama. That's Pokemon.
And in this lesson, I'm showing you how to play 10 songs with the exact same 4 chords. That's an A minor, a sad chord. And let's repeat that a few times. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
That was boring. Let's try and find something a bit more fun. Forget it, Charles, just stick to what you know. Leave it at that. This being my first time using a roll-up keyboard, I've got to say I do prefer using your basic solid keyboard. It's just not as satisfying using flat rubber keys like this. You don't really feel any feedback. It just feels like you're kind of doing nothing. But this roll-up keyboard is still perfectly usable. The keys are very responsive. There's zero delay. The inbuilt speaker isn't great quality, but the volume does go quite high. But if you want better audio and a higher volume, you do have options with the audio output. You can plug in better speakers. You can plug it into an amp, whatever. The design of this roll-up keyboard does kind of remind me of the 90s. There's something about the old looking logo here and the silver and black combo, and I kind of dig it. It's the sort of thing that I would be jealous that someone else owned when I was in primary school. I'd be like, damn, I wish I had one of those. Then I could be a musical genius. I will say the amount of tones and rhythms that they built into this thing is a tad ridiculous. Of course, it's good to have variety, but I don't think anybody really needs that many options, especially when it comes to the tones. I'm pretty sure 50% of the tones on there sound pretty much the same. I mean, if you're asking me, the only tone you really need is the orchestra hit. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And of course, the major positive for a roll-up keyboard is the fact that it is just so portable, especially if you're powering this thing with batteries rather than having it plugged into the mains. You can just roll this up, take it anywhere you want and play it anywhere you want. Just be sure not to roll it up while it's still on. It just sounds a bit scary. But that is satisfying. All right, let's wrap this video up. We've been recording for 2 hours and I really need to... And with that, that's going to be it for another edition of Looted. Shout out to Keegan McAdams, Pikafoop, Natasha Savage, and Luna on Patreon. Thank you very much for your support. And if you like this video, hit like. If you like all our videos, hit subscribe. We've got more videos on the way. You can follow us on our social pages. And if you want to support the channel further, check out a link in the description to our Patreon account. And you can also join us on our Discord server. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Time.